Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and these are Widemouth utility storage bags or organizers or pouches. And what it is a kind of an unusual direction in just bulk storage, in that you notice first of all it's square on the end, which with the zipper this way, when you open up something like this, it turns into this giant gate mouth. Now you throw in a couple of corner pieces here, and what you have is a bag where stuff doesn't fall out. You can grab the internal carry handles and just lift it, move it around, or easily just zip it right back up if you want to store it and then carry it where you want to go. So it's a little bit different than a standard pouch. Now WORKPRO makes two different variations. This is the camo variation. There is also one that is black with kind of blue highlights. I got the camo ones because they were $1 cheaper. They sell for around $20 for 3 of them, or you can buy one individual one, at least in the black with blue highlights, for about $10 if you want to try one out. But I figured I'd just risk it and go for all 3, and I do like them. I've had these for a while. I use them all the time. They can be used for heavier stuff, you know, like socket sets. They can also be used for lighter stuff. I've got here, you know, specialty tools, flashlights in here. Maybe it's more electronic stuff, odds and ends that maybe I want to keep separate from my regular cases, but also because of the shape, you know, you pop off bolts, nuts, you can just throw it all in here. It's easy to pick it up and move it. Snap-on makes something like this that they charge a fortune for, but I saw there was another company that was making them or selling them. I think they're just using their name, and I could see close up that the zippers on that one they weren't YKK zippers. Neither are these. But the price was about, for one of them, was about twice what you can get 3 WORKPROs for. Overall, simple design, very handy. And because, you know, it's almost the cube storage because of the shape. Size-wise on these things, they're about 10 inches by about 4.5 by 4.5, you know, 4.3 if you care. And as far as opening and closing, very simple. I do find sometimes, you know, you got to use 2 hands to get the zipper started. Kind of like you can see back here, it's lifting the whole bag. I got to line things up or hold it down on the bottom. That's the only thing. I don't know if a YKK would make that difference, but once you get it going, they're great. And very simple design. For the price, definitely worth it. They are they are padded, not super heavy padding, which is fine. But for something where you just want, you know, quick access and maybe keep track of everything, they work great. For a cheap storage pouch, you want tools in. If you zip this up a little bit, like I'm doing here, you know, you don't have to worry too much about anything like water working in the rain or whatever getting in there. And then being able to just flip it open and access whatever it is that you want in a fairly safe environment. Nothing falls out too easily. I like them. For the price, you know, there you go. And with that, Doc out.